Tied at 2 in the third period here at Wings Event Center, and we talked about it. Business Joe Roberts has certainly picked up here in the third physically between these two teams.
The pace, the physicality. They just showed Nick Bootling coming back from commercial. He was a bad boy with quite the reputation himself, and maybe the team's trying to do their best imitations tonight.
Yeah, certainly. 9 minutes have elapsed here in period number 3, and an opportunity for Volk, warded off nicely by Bo Schmitz on the steal. Sets up Leone coming across the line. He'll fire a wrist shot, deflected down to the corner. 80 sends to the far side, and he'll go to the bench for a change. And Leone will follow suit as Dane Fox gets it to center. Knocked out of the air by Volk. Right back to Fox again, trying to go wide on Chouinard. One-handed it right into the crease. Nobody there for Kalamazoo, and Toledo will take it.
Kalamazoo looking a little sharper here on the attack in the third period, maybe a bit lethargic in periods 1 and 2, but they're spinning them towards goal. 6 shots on goal for the Wings here through the midway point of period number 3.
Yeah, total shots 36-17 in favor of the Walleye. Each team with 2 goals. That's why we're knotted up between these two teams on a looking ahead to the future. And I thought Sam Fatorik in between periods had a great note. Eventually, you'd hope to see this league join the American Hockey League and the National Hockey League. 30, 30, and 30. I think would be a great thing sometime down the road. And we start to see more of that look like minor league baseball.
That would be something great. It's so nice to see these players move up the ranks, and you see a lot of talent come down at this level and then move up as well.
Jenks comes across the line, lost the puck. Rankin picks it up, fires a shot, and a save by Martin, and the rebound sent wide by Jenks. Only a matter of time before this line was going to break out with a goal. They did here in the third.
Well, if you ask Derek Lalonde, probably wouldn't have wanted them to wait until the third period. But better late than never, right, if you're the Walleye.
Yep. No doubt about that. As Kalamazoo has the puck with 9.5 remaining here in the third period. And it's Sorensen. Bangs it down into the Toledo zone. Penalty call coming. And this one is going to go again against Austin Wuthrich. A slashing call behind the play. And Toledo will be short-handed once again here in the third period. We're tied at 2. Last time Wings had a power play, they scored on it.
Most people know the 4 C's of a diamond. Now, Kay Jewelers brings you the newest C, chocolate. Levion Chocolate Diamonds. Only Levion, masters of jewelry designed for centuries, makes jewelry with rare chocolate diamonds. Save up to 20% on select Levion styles. Dazzling designs that she's sure to love. At Kay, the #1 jewelry store in America. Levion Chocolate Diamonds. For the sweetest thing in your life.
Every kiss begins with K.
Hi, Phil Swift here for Flex Seal Liquid. The super thick rubber that you can pour right into cracks to stop water dead in its tracks. You can brush or roll for a watertight seal. Even dip all your tools for a tough no-slip grip. Flex Seal starts out as a thick liquid and turns into a flexible rubber that creates a super strong waterproof barrier. We even sealed this fish pond. Now you can handle any project with Flex Seal Liquid. We made this entire airboat out of screen and covered it in Flex Seal Liquid. After a day on the water, the inside is completely dry. Yahoo! Imagine what you could do with Flex Seal Liquid. Get Flex Seal Liquid for $19.99. Plus, we'll include a handy can of Flex Seal and Flex Shot. You get it all for $19.99. Call now.
To order Flex Seal Liquid, call 1-800-977-7576, 1-800-977-7576, or go to FlexSealLiquid.com. Call or go online now.
Here at Wings Event Center. Austin Wuthrich has gone into the penalty box for Toledo on a slashing call that is going to put Kalamazoo with an opportunity to regain the lead.
Well, you know what they say about a little bit of retaliation. The first one is oftentimes unseen. It's that follow-up that gets you popped. And in that point in time, it was Sorensen who drew the slash from Wuthrich with a little bit of contact. And so the Wings, man advantage goes back to work.
Jenks will turn and fire the length of the ice. Power play goal, you mentioned it a moment ago, for Kalamazoo from Guimond from the blue line.
Special teams have been so critical tonight, Matt. The Wings' opening goal from Ludwig Bloomstram was a shorthanded tally.
That's right. Toledo on the other side. They're 0 for 4 on the power play and have allowed a shorthanded goal. Yet, we're tied at 2. It's been the even strength for Toledo. As Nastasiuk chases, but it's played by Volk. Top of the left circle. Fires a pass across the Bloomstrand. Again to Guimond along the blue line. Back to Bloomstrand with a shot and a save made by Patterson. Rebound kicked over to the far corner. They'll battle for it there. Sekura is the one who comes away with it. Flips past Guimond, and he's got the puck. Chance shorthanded for Toledo. Sekura looking for the pass, and it's broken up by Volk. What a play defensively for the forward.
Well, we keep talking about it, Matt, how the differences are made with 4 forwards and a defenseman.
A chance for Gady, shorthanded, stopped by Joel Martin. What a job by Tyler Sekura to keep it inside the zone there.
Getting pressure from Toledo while shorthanded. You referenced it, Matt, the great play by Volk. It was earlier when Ludwig Bloomstrand exploited A.J. Jenks skating backwards as a defenseman on a power play. At this point in time, a tremendous play from Curtis Volk to slide to his stomach and break up the opportunity. And Kalamazoo needs to protect their end of the ice a little bit better on this power play.
Yeah, there's only a few seconds remaining in the man advantage time as it skips to Pritz, who tried to throw it to the front of the net, broken up. Woodruff steps out of the box, and the power play has expired on the Kalamazoo Wings. They're at 1 for 3 in this hockey game. They have the puck. Shattuck centering pass in front, and it got tipped wide by McEnany, and then Shattuck finds the back of the net.
The whole play started, Matt, as Jenks tried to dump the puck in deep. His stick broke, and when the stick broke, Justin Taylor scooped up the puck and started the counterattack for the Wings. And Kalamazoo pressuring the goal. They're able to punch it in and take a 3-2 lead.
Puck was behind the net and thrown in front. I'll have to see who it went off of here, Joe.
Shattuck was celebrating like he scored it. Taylor, he led the handshake line at the bench, so maybe it was him. We'll get another look at it. Really tough to see with all the bodies there. But the way Shattuck reacted, those boys usually know when they score, but we'll see who they give the official tally to. And can't believe McEnany couldn't capitalize on that try. And Kalamazoo nearly turned that into an empty possession, but they're able to bury one and take a lead.
Well, after Toledo had scored 2 unanswered to take a 2-1 lead, Kalamazoo comes right back. They've scored 2 unanswered to lead the Walleye 3-2.
I think they might be chatting to see where the goal came from. The official word here, Matt, is that it's going to be Justin Taylor's goal, number 12 on the season for number 93.
Derek Lalonde was having a heavy conversation with Tyler Pudafont. Maybe on the fact of where Justin Taylor was. When you look at that replay, he's standing right in the center of the crease.
But it appears it's going to stand, and it's goal 101 in professional game, number 362 for the veteran Justin Taylor.
Puck comes to the blue line, and out to center ice it goes. So it will be the Walleye chasing again the Kalamazoo. And in front it goes, and Cederholm nearly put it in his own net.
Sorensen again there pulling, I believe that was Leone away from the front of the net. We'll see when the body's clear. Yeah, that's Leone on the ground. Let's take a look at this goal here as Kalamazoo was able to capitalize off a broken stick from A.J. Jenks. Shattuck moving the puck to McEnany, who screeched in. He missed the net, and then Shattuck fed it right back in front where Justin Taylor was able to poke it home. Number 12 on the year for Taylor, and the Wings lead 3-2.
Down to just 6:42 remaining here in the third period. The shots 36-21 in favor of Toledo, but Kalamazoo leading on the scoreboard. And the power play will start for the Walleye as Sorensen has gotten really used to that seat in the penalty box. A chance in front for Rankin, tipped on, and another save by Joel Martin.
Sorensen with 6 minutes in penalties tonight. 4 for roughing and 2 for a slash in the night. Sorensen has been very chippy tonight, more so than usual. Generally pretty reserved, plays with a little bit of fire, but tonight obviously irritated out there by some of those Toledo Walleye.
So with him in the box, Walleye are on the power play for the 5th time in this game. They have not scored over the weekend. 0 for 2 last night, 0 for 4 so far as Birchback fires, and another save made, and then Rankin was dropped right at the side of the net after the whistle had sounded. And he's right in front as always, Joe. We're going to see him a lot there.
Evan Rankin set that big frame up in front of Joel Martin, and Marty looked like he had a tough time seeing that one. And then when it went off his pads, he reached out, covered it up, and then Rankin paying the price for that valuable real estate in front of the goal. Evan McEnany with a little shove just to let him know he was there, Matt.
Now Derek Lalone very excited when he brought in Evan Rankin for a return to Toledo.
While the rest of the North Division quivered.
Yeah, no doubt about it. ECHL Coach of the Year a season ago. Led Toledo to walleye records and wins with 50 and points with 107 a season ago. And to hold off the Fort Wayne Comets, who are over 100 points as well in the North Division. Shot from the blue line by Schwinnard, went high and wide. Kept alive by Toledo on the power play. Burst back, centering pass went right through Evan Rankin, who was out in front, and it's cleared by Kalamazoo.
You mentioned what it took to win the North Division last year. It was absolutely wild. There were some heavy hitters in the North between the Comets and the Walleye.
Yeah, and then you had Wheeling, who was a very strong team last year as well, and the Kalamazoo Wings.
Kalamazoo got into the postseason on the last day of the regular season, just snuck in. Fort Wayne cleaned them up in 5 games last year, but the Wings got in.
Yeah, it was a very strong Fort Wayne team. Fort Wayne and Toledo battled 7 consecutive games, the home team winning all of them.
The way it's supposed to be, right?
Yep, exactly. That's where winning that race to the North Division paid off.
Well, now since the realignment of the American Hockey League, it took Fort Wayne, moved them out into the Western Conference of the ECHL. A bit of a tear was shed for the Kalamazoo-Fort Wayne rivalry, but it still gets heated every once in a while.
The crowd reacting as the stick of Brett Ponich was knocked out of his hands. Schmitz brings it across the line, leaves for Nastasiuk. Sekura, off it goes for a chance for Freibergs, went wide. Power play time has just 15 seconds left in it. And Toledo chasing inside the Kalamazoo zone. Volk will send it the length of the ice, and that should take us down to the end of the power play time for the Walleye.
Sorensen onto the box with his team leading 3 goals to 2 under 5 to play here in the 3rd period. Toledo attacking ahead.
As Nastasiuk will chase it down. Going behind the Kalamazoo net, left it over in the corner. Zombo helped it along, but Sekura will have to chase. Down near side, Fox gets to it, and a nice backhand pass will set up numbers for Kalamazoo to center. Bloomstrand near side to Volk. Volk back to Bloomstrand. He couldn't get a shot away. He's able to send it back up towards Wilson. Top of the right circle. Between them for Volk. Went through his stick. Ponich has it. Ponich looking towards the front of the net. Sent it wide. Bloomstrand is down on the ice as it's carried up to center by Zombo. Split the D. Got taken down. Bloomstrand is up, heading to the bench. As the puck is played by Leone back to the blue line for Pruckno. That slipped through his stick.
Didn't see the play, but Bloomstrand, obviously slow to get up, was on all 4s for an extended period of time. Eventually made his way back. He's getting checked on by trainer Scott Allison. He's bringing us to a break. Under 4 to play. The Wings lead the Walleye 3-2. This is ECHL Hockey.
If you had $1 for every dollar car insurance companies say they'll save you by switching, you'd have like a ton of dollars. But how are they saving you those dollars? A lot of companies might answer, or no comment. Then there's Esurance. Born online, raised by technology, and majors in efficiency. So whatever they save, you save. Hassle, time, paperwork, hair tearing out, and yes, especially dollars. That's auto and home insurance for the modern world. Esurance, backed by Allstate. Click or call.
Babbel is the smart new way to learn a language on your computer or mobile device. It's easy to use, effective, and it's fun. With Babbel, learn a language at your own pace and track your progress with simulated real-life conversations, vocabulary trainers, and hundreds of intuitive online lessons. Download the app or go to Babbel.com right now and try it for free. Learn languages. Babbel.
Oops, problems removing hair? Removing hairs can be such a chore. It's so time-consuming, frustrating, and can be downright painful. Ouch! Now there's a faster, more effective, and fun way to remove unsightly hair. Introducing Target Tweeze. Target Tweeze is the latest breakthrough in personal hair removal technology. Target Tweeze works on any area of your body. Use it on your arms, fingers, shoulders, eyebrows, sideburns, and chin. Order your Target Tweeze with the Manhattan Manicure Pedicure Set today.
this showcase game in the ECHL is going to go down to the wire tonight. Kalamazoo 3, Toledo 2. Bloomstrand looks like he's all right there on the bench. Shot of him after he went off a moment ago.
Has a tally on that man, Jake Patterson, who has been stellar tonight. He's made 18 very big saves for the Walleye, but Kalamazoo nursing a 1-goal lead here late in the third.
Yeah, Patterson won back-to-back games out of a 3-game weekend for Toledo. As it goes over to the far side wall in the Kalamazoo zone. First back off to Jenks. Jenks went down to the ice, and it's carried by Scheidel into the Toledo zone. He'll fire, and that went high and wide. And off the glass, into the crowd it goes. And we got some more pushing and shoving. This has been brewing all night long, and it continues to do so.
Let's face it, Matt, these two teams who usually play each other, a couple times a month, took a couple-month hiatus, and now you stick them for 2 games in Kalamazoo in front of big, raucous crowds here at Wings Event Center. You have to expect that some bad blood might boil over every once in a while.
And they'll actually play each other coming up in a couple of weeks as well. It'll be down in Toledo. The next couple of games will be played there.
Those very sharp, futuristic jerseys that are being worn tonight will also be worn there.
Yep, the fans in Toledo will get an opportunity to see both of these great futuristic jerseys. As we'll have a face-off down in the Toledo zone.
Said it again. Here's another big-time draw between Taylor and Jenks.
This one won by Jenks down into the corner, but Scheidel alertly able to get to it for Kalamazoo.
Scheidel thinks the Energizer Bunny is slow. He's absolutely pedal to the metal every single night he goes to work, and he pesters a lot of opposing players.
Bo Schmitz, long time in the OHL for Bo Schmitz. Got it off to Jenks for a shot. That hit the outside of the net. Bo Schmitz played 4 years in the OHL, all with Plymouth for the Whalers. And it's sent all the way down the ice by Kalamazoo, no icing.
Another block shot from Kalamazoo. That time it was Tyler Shattuck. Even put the soft spot of his glove in the way of that long shot. Stung him a little bit, but got the puck up off the glass, out of the zone, and a little bit of safety.
2.5 is all that remains here in the third period. Toledo down a goal. And they are pressuring inside the Kalamazoo zone. David Gilbert will send it the length, and we'll get an icing call coming against Kalamazoo. 41 Toledo shots here tonight. They've had well over 70 in the 2 games. And only 2:23 is all that remains on the game clock. Derek Lalone will be thinking about when Jake Patterson will come to the bench for an extra skater to try to tie the game here late.
Well, even last night, Lalone pulled Jeff Lurt with about 3:20 left with the Walleye facing a 3-goal deficit. Obviously not going to be that radical with the timing tonight, but we know that Lalone can be aggressive and will be.
A very aggressive coach. It shows in the style. Gilbert getting a chance, and he hit the post. Rebound, they score. Kalamazoo, Sorensen on the rebound. Finds the back of the net, and it's a 2-goal Wings lead.
David Gilbert carried in. Tanner Sorensen followed the play and was able to tap a backhander home. Gilbert sprung in behind the D. Patterson made the first save, and Sorensen just slid it right in. The Anchorage native gives Kalamazoo a 2-goal cushion with his first tally since January 23rd. 12 goals for the rookie from Anchorage, Alaska on the season. 5'8", 170 pounds. The Michigan State man doubles up Kalamazoo's lead and spins it into a 4-2 game.
Yep, biggest lead of the night for either team, and it comes for the Kalamazoo Wings with only 2 minutes left to go. And now we'll see that aggressiveness from Derek Lalone when Toledo gets the puck up the ice. They're hemmed in right now. Freiberg's the one who is on it for the Walleye. Hands it off for a race up to center ice for Leone. Got to center ice and then had it knocked away. Patterson was already making the start.
That's right. Up to the hash was Patterson, but the Wings, they were able to close down the neutral zone. There's Bloomstrand on the intercept, trying to get it back deep yet again, and Bloomstrand obviously okay after being banged up a little bit on the last shift. He was out.
We had the offside call going there against Kalamazoo, which brings us the whistle. And only 95 seconds left to go here in this Hockey Heritage Week. What a job by the Kalamazoo staff all week long, putting on quite a display here along with the ECHL.
And none of this could have been done without representatives from the league offices in Princeton, New Jersey, coming down and calling Kalamazoo their home for about 5 or 6 days. It really has been an incredible event, Matt. And it's been fun for both Kalamazoo and Toledo to be a part of it. No two teams, in my opinion, deserve an event like this of this magnitude as well. And they got one last year that was pretty cool, too, as Patterson goes to the net for the extra attacker.
Yeah, they certainly did, as Toledo hosted the first ever outdoor hockey game in the history of the ECHL. And who was the opponent? The Kalamazoo Wings. A couple of days after Christmas, the puck to the side of the net. That time for Birchback couldn't handle it. Those games were played. There were 2 of them for Toledo. Each played at Fifth Third Field, the home of the Toledo Mudhens out of the International League. Extra skater on for the Walleye. Less than a minute to go. And a shot by Jenks, tipped in front by Rankin, and a pad save made by Martin. The puck rolling for the empty net. And it goes score.
A 200-foot goal for Justin Taylor, his second of the night. That puck had just enough oomph to cross over the goal line, and Taylor's able to cap it off for the Kalamazoo Wings.
Yeah, an empty net goal that comes 20 seconds into the period. And Kalamazoo 3 unanswered. Make it 4 unanswered for the Wings here in the third period after Toledo had taken a 2-1 lead.
Justin Taylor's first 2-goal game of this season. Goals number 101 and 102 in his professional career have been registered tonight. Taylor now with 13 markers on the campaign.
As he gets the empty netter, and it's going to be a very positive weekend for the Kalamazoo Wings. This Hockey Heritage Weekend, a celebration of the ECHL. We're going to get a penalty call coming. Dominic Zombo and Tanner Sorensen. Zombo still wanting after Sorensen.
Maybe more than one call coming up. Now Joel Martin's got some words for Josh Shala, too.
Now Zombo really after Sorensen. Gilbert, a little bit of a shoving match. Now everybody has gotten involved over there. The linesman, Sean Morgan, able to escort Zombo off the ice.
And now back to try to sift through every other confrontation that's going on. Looks like cooler heads will prevail. Obviously some frustration here from Toledo, down by 3, appearing it's inevitable that they're going to get swept over this weekend. You said a successful weekend from a hockey standpoint for Kalamazoo, Matt, but in my opinion, that sort of took a rear seat to all the other festivities and that kind of stuff. To be able to showcase the ECHL the way that Kalamazoo have been able to, this has been a rousing success.
What a tremendous week of festivities, culminating with a couple of great games. This game, of course, a 1-goal game going into the last few minutes.
Sure, and then it was Tanner Sorensen that followed up a David Gilbert try. He was able to make it 4-2, and then Justin Taylor's slow motion, it appeared, empty net tally that everybody watched, and it was kind of one of those build-up moments where you can see the fans slowly sliding to the edge of their seat as that puck knuckled its way down into the goal.
And that's when you know you have a very good weekend on your hands, when that empty net goal goes in for Kalamazoo. And you got to credit Joel Martin. A lot of this has to do with him. Toledo had 38 shots in the game last night, 41 tonight, and Joel Martin has held them to 3 goals.
Yeah, Joel Martin, when he's on, Matt, he is on, and he could be one of the best goaltenders in the ECHL. And as you said, things have to be going your way to get the goals like Justin Taylor's there, that empty netter to cap this one up. Kalamazoo, they've been a little overdue for some puck luck here as the season has gone on, and maybe this could be a turning point for the Wings.
Well, it was a team that came in over the weekend. They had unbeaten in 5 straight that was snapped last Sunday, and now they're going to pick up back-to-back wins. So continuing to play very good hockey against a team in Toledo that came in 9-1 over their previous 10 games before last night.
That's right, and not only picking up 4 points for the Wings, but preventing Toledo from picking up 4 points, equally important in these North Division contests.
As the time winds down, here at Wings Event Center in Kalamazoo, Michigan. And this Hockey Heritage Weekend comes to a close. 5-2 is your final. Toledo losing to Kalamazoo here at the Wings Event Center. And the fans congratulate Kalamazoo on a big weekend, going 2-for-2 over the Toledo Walleye. A showcase night here in the ECHL. These two teams, they put on a show worthy of this great league, the ECHL.
Kalamazoo saluting their fans for a tremendous weekend. Toledo, admirable opponents and obviously great participants through the week-long festivities here in Kalamazoo, Michigan.
All right, Derek Lalone and company will head off the ice for Toledo. A lot of congratulations for Kalamazoo on their side. 5-2 the final. We'll be back to Wings Event Center in a moment. This is ECHL Hockey.